nursery is.
What?
This is the floor where the babies are, right?
I don't want to look at babies right now.
You don't think anything will happen to Tanya's baby, do you?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
That baby means a lot to you, doesn't it?
It means a lot to Tony.
I'm sure she'll be all right.
I wish I were.
Do you want to get something to eat?
I'm not hungry. Anyway, I think we should wait for Tanya, and I still want to talk to you.
About what?
About what I've been trying to talk to you about. What the hell happened?
I think we should wait till Tanya's through.
No, I don't think we should wait. I want to know how Tony got shot. I want to know why he was there. I want to know what the hell is going on.
Mr. Jones?
Yeah.
How are you coming with those forms?
Well, I don't know how much of this I can answer for my sister-in-law accurately.
Well, just do the best you can.
Yeah. And we still have to talk afterwards.
Orderly to the 7th floor with a wheelchair stacked. Orderly to the 7th floor with a wheelchair stacked.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
It's really awful about Tony, isn't it?
Yes.
He's the last person in the world you'd think this sort of thing would happen to. I tell you, it makes you wonder.
About what?
How quickly things can change. One minute everything's just wonderful, and the next minute something like this can happen.
It shouldn't have.
I don't see there's any point in dwelling on it right now. I just hope they're both all right.
Tanya and Tanya were so excited about that little baby.
I can quite understand how much it would mean to her. I know when I was pregnant, how much it meant to me.
You had a baby?
I lost it.
Sorry.
Well, perhaps it was meant to be. I know. Being back on this floor brings back a lot of memories.
Well, this must be very sad for you.
In a way. In another way, it makes me happy just compared to how I used to feel then.
It'll be awful if Tanya loses that baby.
That's why I'm here. I'm going to do the best that I can to make sure that that doesn't happen. I'm going to try and use my experience to give her the strength so that she'll hold on, so that she doesn't lose the baby no matter what. Any word on Tanya?
No, she's still in with the doctor.
And is the baby all right?
I don't want to think about that right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So many things are happening all at once that I just want to concentrate on one thing at a time, and that's Tony.
Yeah, I understand.
And you still haven't answered my question. What happened?
Perhaps Robert can fill you in when he gets here. In fact, I'd better go and check that he knows where we are. Excuse me.
Felicia, you've been avoiding my question. Why?
We've just been interrupted all the time.
All right. So tell me. Felicia.
I was working at Kelly's and I got a phone call.
From who?
Well, it doesn't matter right now.
Who?
He was an old friend. He was sick and he wanted me to see him.
Well, why didn't you have him meet you at Kelly's?
He couldn't.
Why?
He just couldn't. He was in Travel Town and I suggested that we meet at the Pullman car. I tried to call you.
So you went by yourself? Right?
Yes.
All right. What else?
I was at the railroad car.
Yeah.
And he came in. He was hurt. He was really hurt.
Go on.
And
What?
He was hurt. I didn't know what to do, so then I
Tell me. Stop crying and tell me what happened to Tony. I've got to know.
How's doing?
She's fine. She's resting.
And baby? All right, for now.
What do you mean for now, Doctor?
I mean, she'll be all right if she can adjust to the situation with her husband.
This sort of trauma can be very detrimental to the baby's safety.
Considering what's happened.
You know, I wonder if I can help. I went through a similar experience.
You're...
Holly Scorpio, I'm a friend. Maybe I could talk to her.
Well, by all means, if you think it would help. You must try and convince her about her attitude. It's so important at this time.
Oh, yes, I understand. All right, can I go in now?
I'll go with you.
Good. She needs all the support she can get.
Doctor, she is going to be all right, isn't she?
She's all right now. I just don't know what will happen if her husband doesn't make it.
Come on.
Scalpel.
Okay.
Sponge.
Got it.
Hold that line.
Yep.
Clamp. Suction.
There you go.
Only authorized personnel in here.
I'm Dr. Leonard Palmer from New York.
Suture. Suction out.
How's the patient doing?
Holding his own.
Much longer?
Almost finished.
May I?
Certainly. Sponge. Okay, cut that.
Got it.
Clamp. Thank you, Martin.
Here.
If Tony dies, I don't want to live.
Don't say that.
I don't. He's my whole world. He's my entire life.
That's not true, Tanya. Now, you have another life you have to start thinking about.
Frisco's right, Tanya.
I can't think about that now.
You have to. That's Tony's child. My brother's. Yours and Tony's. Now, think about how happy you were when you found out about that.
But it's different now.
It isn't. Now, you both want that baby so much.
What if Tony dies?
Holly, when you talk to her for me, I can't.
Tanya. Tanya, listen to me. I know what you're going through.
You have no idea.
Yes, I do. I was pregnant once myself. I was very much in love with the father of the baby that I was carrying. And I was devastated when I was told that he was dead. Turned out that he wasn't, but that didn't matter at the time. So I know what you're going through. And I must tell you that the thing that kept me going through all of that was the thought that I was going to have his baby. That I was going to have part of him in my life.
But you don't have a child.
No, I lost him.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just being pregnant for a short time was a revelation to me. The joy of creating something so wonderful with the one that you love.
But that's the whole thing. We were gonna love the child together, and we were gonna raise the child together. And now,
You don't know that that's not going to happen still.
but he might die, Holly.
And he might not. What would happen then if you lost the baby? Tony is on that operating table right now, fighting for his life. The least you can do is fight for the child that both of you created.
But what am I going to do if he dies?
You mustn't think about that. You have to think about the baby. You are responsible for that life. It's part of you, and it's part of Tony, too.
I'm trying. I am trying.
I know. You have to think positively.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to keep that baby. You've got to keep him. Or else, no matter what happens with Tony, there'll be a void that you wouldn't be able to fill again. That you'll have lost something with Tony that you'd never be able to replace. You have to keep that baby.
How's Tanya?
Not great.
Is Holly with her?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, Felicia. Now, no more excuses. No more interruptions. I want to know what happened.
I got a phone call.
Now, I already know that.
I know, I was just trying to tell you.
Well, then tell me.
How's Tony?
We don't know. Alan Quartermain just went up to 10th floor to try to find out.
But what are you doing on this floor?
Tanya fainted. Alan wanted an obstetrician to check her out.
Is she all right?
As well as can be expected. Holly's in with her. Holly said you went to the railroad car.
Yeah, I just come from there.
Did you find anything out?
Not much. Maybe Felicia can help us.
Maybe you can get something out of her.
You want
I've
to
been
tell us what
trying.
happened?
I got a phone call at Kelly's when I was working.
From a friend she won't name.
Who?
You're not gonna believe this. I didn't believe it either.
Who?
Peter.
Peter who?
Peter Harrell.
Peter Harrell. The same Peter
He's my
Harrell?
ex-fiancé.
He's dead.
No, he's not.
He was shot in Mexico. He went over a waterfall.
No, he's alive. He's alive.
All right. All right. So he's alive. I don't see how that's possible, but what did he want?
Wanted to see me.
Why?
Why did Peter want to see you?
He told me.
What?
He told me he knew where the treasure was.
I don't believe it. You got my brother shot because of that treasure?